India has achieved its target of mixing 10% ethanol in the petrol in 2023, 6 months earlier, and now till 2025 the government has set the target of mixing 20% ethanol in the petrol. So as we can see here, the companies have to develop to be compliant with these fuels. That is, the companies have to develop engines which can run on either 0% ethanol and pure petrol, or either 100% ethanol and 0% petrol. So as you can see here, these are the different types of mixtures which are used in different countries. As you can see here, ethanol is blended and in petrol, as ethanol is blended in petrol. So these are known as flex fuel engines and flex fuel vehicles. So as you can see here, different types of ethanol blended petrol and pure petrol are also available on the petrol pumps. India has E10, but now it will switch to E20, and maybe further further ethanol blending may be done in the future. Ethanol is a biofuel which is produced from sugar cane or wheat, rice, all these leftover grains, and these grains can be utilized. The farmers can get the benefit, and also the refineries can get the benefits, oil refineries which can blend petrol with ethanol. So as you can see here, most of the vehicles in India are not ethanol compliant in India, but as we move further, these vehicles have to be ethanol compliant. So from April 2023, all the manufacturers in India, all the major automakers in India have to make ethanol compliant engines, that is E20 compliant engines. Now only E10 compliant engines are made in India. So the manufacturers will have to do is they have to change the engine components, that is especially the rubber parts, because ethanol is more corrosive in nature, and also ethanol gives a lower mileage than the petrol, because as you can see here, petrol 100% pure petrol has more energy than 100% pure ethanol. One calorie of petrol has more 1 calorie of petrol, or one unit of petrol produces more calories of energy than 1 unit of ethanol. So this is what the problem that the auto industry will face. So they will have to recalibrate the engine also. So this is what the auto industry in India will transform between. This is how the auto industry in India will transform between 2023 to 2025, as it will be a gradual change in the ethanol mixing, and gradual change will come in the petrol pumps as well as the automakers engines. And then it will be implemented from 2023. It will start and it will be implemented throughout pan India till 2025. So till 2025, the target deadline has been set for 20% ethanol mixing in petrol. And also some countries like Brazil and United States already have flex fuel engines, and they are running the country is running efficiently on these fuels, and all the vehicles are running efficiently. So the major benefits of the ethanol mixing, that is the biofuel mixing known as ethanol, is that ethanol causes very less pollution. It only emits water vapor and hydrogen, and also it is more, so pollution will be reduced. Then in case of India imports almost 85% of its petrol from other countries. So the import cost of the petrol will reduce, because India will have to import less petrol, less crude oil from other countries. And also India will import less crude oil from other countries, and so the foreign exchange reserves will not be depleted. Also the pollution will be less, and the farmers will also get benefited from this kind of activities, because they can sell their old produce, or the produce which has been destroyed, to the oil refineries or ethanol making refineries, or ethanol making factories. So the grains can be used there. So farmers will also be benefited from this activity of the government. So this was all about ethanol mixing in India, that is ethanol blending in petrol in India. So as you can see here, this is how the biofuel ethanol is made. So the sugarcane can be added, the starch can be added, that is the corn, then cellulose can be added, which comes from other types of sources, and also food grains like rice and wheat can be added to produce to in the factories, in the plant, biomass producing ethanol producing plants, and then it can be supplied to the gas station as a pure ethanol, as well as with ethanol blended petrol, as well as with it can be mixed with petrol, blended with petrol, and then it can, in the gas station, it can be filled in flex fuel engines or the vehicles which have the flex fuel engines and are ethanol compatible. So as you can see here, this is a petrol pump in some part of the world which is selling almost 85% ethanol blended petrol, and these types of petrol are common in countries like Brazil and United States. So they have reduced their dependency on crude oil and petrol by mixing ethanol with it, and it benefits the farmer, also causes less pollution, and also the country has to import less fuel. So the foreign exchange reserves are not depleted. So India is also going to follow this strategy, and in the near future we will get to see till 2025 we will get to see the E20 petrol, and after that maybe more ethanol blended petrol will be available in India. The government will set targets again after 2025. So this is all about this video. Hope you found this video informational. Please like, share and subscribe the channel. See you in the next video.